Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and here to talk about a game that some of you guys are really looking forward to. Others, possibly are not as excited for it, given some of the circumstances attached to this game, and that is PlayStation's release of God of War Ragnarok on PC. Obviously, I've talked about the PlayStation account linking requirement ad nauseum. Don't really want to go down that rabbit hole again in this video, but at the end of the day, you are talking about somebody that has had a long attachment towards PlayStation IPs, and the fact that we are getting them on PC at all, I guess I should view that as a W, and given where we were at 5 years ago when no PlayStation game was available on PC, was it 5 years ago? Yeah, around 2019, no PS game was getting a PC release. The fact we have these on PC at all should be seen as a W. Not crazy about the PlayStation Network account linking. You could point to the fact that Ubisoft requires Ubisoft Connect, Rockstar requires Rockstar Games Launcher, so on and so forth. It's just, you know, that annoys me as well. This certainly does annoy me, but God of War Ragnarok was a fantastic game when I played it on PlayStation 5. I'm excited for it to come out on PC. Not excited about the fact that the game won't be available in certain regions. But again, we've covered that so much that at this point, let's talk about what I want to talk about in this video, and that is the PC system requirements for God of War Ragnarok. And credit to Sony, they've always been on the money as far as offering multiple tiers of system requirements. On top of that, with those tiers telling you exactly what to expect from a performance standpoint, resolution, frame rate, settings, they're really good at that, and more publishers need to take note. They're not the only ones. Microsoft actually does a pretty decent job of this as well, and there's definitely more and more publishers that have realized that offering 2 tiers of system requirements gives us nothing to work with whatsoever. I also do want to note, before we get into this video, if you do want to buy God of War Ragnarok on PC, our good friends at Green Man Gaming have got the hookup. If you're an XP member, it is 17% off for $49 and change. This is over $10 off from buying the game directly on Steam. You will still get the pre-order bonus and everything like that. That is, of course, for XP members. You get XP members just by buying other things at GMG. It's very easy, and at this point, most of you guys watching this video probably have XP membership. If you don't and you still want to buy God of War Ragnarok, as of the recording of this video, you can use the code AUG15, AUG15, and you will save 15% off, knocking it down to $51. You'll also not pay tax, so that's quite nice. And you'll get a Steam code. It redeems directly on Steam. You'll be good to go. You'll get the game a little bit cheaper. It also does come with God of War Ragnarok's Valhalla DLC, which was free DLC on PlayStation as well. But nevertheless, with that out of the way, let's break down the 5 tiers of system requirements. Also, before we get into this video, you guys might be wondering about Steam Deck. The necessity of the account linking kind of negates Steam Deck. You'll be able to play it on the ROG Ally, looking at these requirements, because ROG Ally runs on Windows, but PlayStation locking themselves out of the Steam Deck, at least being Steam Deck verified and all that, because of the account linking requirement. With that being said, let's go over the 5 tiers of system requirements. Minimum is 1080p at 30 FPS, average low settings, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 RX 5500 XT, CPU i5 4670K, Ryzen 3 1200, and 8GB of RAM is noted. Recommended 1080p 60 FPS, medium settings. You're looking at an RTX 2060 Super or an AMD RX 5700, i5 8600, or a Ryzen 3 3600 is noted as far as that's concerned. So there you go, and then recommended will also, bump it up to 16GB of RAM. High, okay, this is the more premier tier of settings that I imagine a lot of you guys would be looking to play this game at. 1440p, 60 FPS, high settings, NVIDIA RTX 3070 or an RX 6800, i7 7700K, Ryzen 7 2700X, and 16 gigs of RAM. That is for the high preset at 1440p, 60 FPS. Then we have a performance preset. This is 4K at 60 FPS at high settings, RTX 3080 Ti or an RX 6900 XT, Intel i7 7700K, Ryzen 7 2700X, and 16 gigs of RAM there as well. And then we have the granddaddy of them all. This is Ultra 4K 60 FPS, Ultra settings, RTX 4070 Ti or an RX 7900 XT, i5 11600K, Ryzen 7 3700X, and 16 gigs of RAM. With all of that being said, those are the 5 tiers of system requirements, and that is for native resolution. No upscaling technology was used for those settings, which I actually kind of appreciate that they went that route. Now, it will support various major graphics card technologies, including NVIDIA DLSS 3.7 and AMD FSR 3.1, Intel XeSS 1.3, and frame generation for all technologies utilizing that feature. These technologies will allow you to play at higher resolutions with superior frame rates on all type of hardware. Inhabiting the 9 realms are a vast array of diverse locations and creatures, from the lush jungles of Vanaheim to the snowy mountains of Midgard. A beautiful world awaits you. Pre-purchase God of War Ragnarok on PC to get access to the Kratos Risen Snow Armor and Atreus Risen Snow Tunic. So there you go with that. That is the full system requirement breakdown for God of War Ragnarok. I imagine that this is going to be an incredibly divisive release on PC because of the PlayStation Network account linking requirement. Again, at the end of the day, I would love to see it go back to the way it was. Horizon Zero Dawn, Forbidden West, all these games did not, Days Gone, God of War 2018, all these games did not require account linking and ran beautifully. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn didn't run beautifully, but you get the idea. They did well enough on PC. God of War 2018 Forbidden West, beautiful on PC. To bring in the account linking to the fold, it really does seem like Sony is just trying to get you within their ecosystem, and we all know that is the reason. They want your data. They want you on their email list. They want to send you a promotion for upcoming PlayStation exclusives when they drop on PlayStation. They want to promote you PlayStation consoles. They want to promote you the PlayStation ecosystem. I've said it before time and time again that I just don't think you're winning the PC audience over into coming into the PlayStation ecosystem, but again, I am a little bit of a broken record. You know, it's a catch-22 as far as this situation goes, and at some point, I'm just gonna have to cover these games for what they are, and gonna have to take an L on the PlayStation Network account linking. We were able to fight back on Helldivers 2 with the upcoming releases. I don't know if that's gonna be the case, but that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. And again, if you do want God of War Ragnarok a little bit cheaper, our friends at Green Man Gaming is the spot to go. They've got a great deal on the game. If you're an XP member, $49 and change. If not, AUG15 is the code, and you'll get it a little bit cheaper as well. And I do have to give Sony a lot of credit for what they do with their system requirements. The 5 tiers, and not only that, a lot of games these days have extended how many tiers they offered, but even something like Black Myth Wukong recently, they offer you a lot of tiers, but thankfully with them, they did also just drop a benchmark tool, so like, yo, credit to them, but they don't offer the frame rate alongside the resolution and resolution and settings. I think that's something that needs to be standardized. Either that, or do the Black Myth Wukong thing where you literally drop a free benchmark tool. I mean, that would be the ideal scenario, but I don't expect every game to be doing that. Nonetheless, was happy to once again see that out of Sony with their system requirements. That'll do it for me. Your thoughts below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.